This is one hell of a park up this morning. We've woken up to right on the beach. We were here all on our own last night. Absolutely amazing park up. So quiet, all you got is the sound of the waves. And the wind's died as well, so look at that. 4 spots turned up this morning. And another car, but apart from that, it's just amazing. Life is good when you have park-ups like this. With the golden hue of the sunrise, we take advantage of the solitude and walk along the soft sands of Benone Beach. The icy water of the river outlet, a stark reminder that it is still only January. Perched on the cliffs overlooking Downhill Strand sits Mussenden Temple. Built in 1785 by Frederick Hervey, the 4th Earl of Bristol, as a wedding gift to his niece, Breezewise Mussenden, and named in her honour. However, coastal erosion means today it sits perilously close to the cliff edge. It is now owned by the National Trust, who are fighting to stabilise its position. Coming to the end of our walk now, 9 kilometres this morning. Not a bad stroll at all, especially getting out before hardly anyone was about, which was absolutely beautiful. It was so peaceful, quiet, apart from the waves. It has just been a magnificent walk, I have to say.
Our next task, finding tonight's park-up. Was looking back on a week that ended in sunshine, but started with freezing temperatures and us both having the Lurgies.
God, these roads don't look like they've been gritted at all. Despite the snow, we have decided to come up and see the Dark Hedges, because if we don't, we probably won't come back to see them at all. So now we've just got to follow the sign. Oh, just started snowing again. So we've hit the Dark Hedges, Game of Thrones style. The Dark Hedges are beech trees originally planted to complement the approach to a Georgian mansion in Ballymore, County Antrim. These were planted in the 18th century. They were used as a location in Series 2 of Game of Thrones, known as the King's Road, and have since become a popular tourist destination. There is a car park nearby that charges £5 and a very decent cafe on site.
In desperate need of some provisions and still feeling under the weather, we head for a park-up in the town centre, enjoying the unique way that the Northern Irish people grip their roads. Day, God knows whatever it is, of Lisa and Spencer's van life. And after a hard day out in the field, or sightseeing as we call it, in the snow, Lisa's doing a bit of dinner. What we got tonight, babe? Spam?
Well, because we need to go shopping, we've got some corned beef hash.
Corned beef hash.
Potatoes cooking.
Potatoes cooking.
Beans.
And
corned
beans.
Beef.
A basic van nice staple. Quick and easy to do. Nice and toasty. Warm us up a bit. Van's its normal mess. Thought about cleaning it when we was on the campsite, and that's always the main thing.
You've been ill, babe.
I have been ill. I'm still ill, really. Sea's looking quite angry, or it's calmed down a bit, to be fair.
Ta-da! I'm not even going to start with good morning.
No, because it's not the morning.
Where is this called? Castle?
Bally Castle.
No, it's not Bally Castle. Castle Bally. Yeah, it is. Okay. We drove here last night in the snow. Arrived here and there was no snow whatsoever. So just down there, if you can see it, is our parking spot for the evening. Got the lovely sound of the waves crashing. Probably stay there tonight as well, because Spencer's a bit poorly.
Really poorly.
Yeah, he can hardly talk, you can hardly hear him.
I was set for 4 days, 4 nights even, 4 nights.
Yeah, and he's kept me awake for 4 nights as well with his cough.
Always about her.
I knew he was going to say that, Anyway, we're going to get outside, go for a little walk this afternoon, going to go into Bally Castle itself. We are outside, yeah. And there it is, just over there. So that's where we're heading to. Now you see just over there, there's a little bit of blue sky. We've had a bit of rain and snow and sun. No wind yet, which is quite nice today. Have a lovely looking bridge there. Got the harbour just over there. And another rainbow. This place is full of rainbows.
What is it?
Crispy honey chili chicken.
Oh, sounds good. You know how to cook it?
You see what happened?
You just fry it?
Yeah, you get the pan.
Unfortunately, it's gone from a halfway sunny day to now a snowy day again within 5 minutes. So, and this town isn't very big from what we can see, so we're probably going to start heading back now anyway. So, because there doesn't seem to be much around here apart from the harbour. So we're heading up to the Giants Causeway. You'll have to excuse my talking. Spencer's passed on his Lurgies. So he's getting better now and I'm just going to get worse. I know we should share things, babe, but not things like this.
Come on.
It's not right. It's not big and it's not clever. Anyway, I'm going to soldier on through the day because I'm a martyr.
Soldier warrior.
And yeah, we'll go and see what this is all about. Heading up, we had quite a bit of snow yesterday, and heading up here today we were going to go and see a castle, Don's Barn I believe it's called, but we couldn't get down the road because of the snow. And we couldn't do the rope bridge either because that was apparently closed. Couldn't get in, the gate was shut. We tried to call the number, no answer, so we decided to come straight to Giants Causeway. Oops, I nearly got run over. Some pretty cool rock formations around here, I have to say. And here we have the start of a causeway. Now we've got down here a bit later, so what we're hoping is a lot of people are going to leave now because we can hang around for as long as possible. So we'll see. Try and get less people and get some drone footage if we can. The winds are quite strong, but we seem to be a bit sheltered here, so hopefully we'll be all right. The Giants Causeway is an area of approximately 40,000 interlocking basalt columns, solidified lava to us normal people, the result of an ancient volcanic eruption. It was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1986 and a National Nature Reserve in 1987. The tops of the columns form stepping stones that lead from the cliff foot and disappear under the sea. Most of the columns are hexagonal, although some have 4, 5, 7 or 8 sides. The tallest are approximately 12 metres high. There is a large car park and visitor centre which costs £14 per person to enter. If you do not want to go to the visitor centre, there is an alternative car park approximately 500 metres away that charges £10 per vehicle.
Good morning, folks, and welcome to another day for Motorhome Mavericks. So after our day yesterday of going down to the Giants Causeway, we've decided to stay at the National Trust car park, which we parked in. We paid a tenner for it anyway. No one seemed too fussed about us staying here, so that's what we did. But for now, I'm going to put my rubbish in the bin, and then we're going to head off.
Not our sexy of park-ups on this adventure, but we have a reason for parking there, and that reason is we need some water and to empty our toilets, and our toilet waste, etc. is just here. So, bloody handy. And at least.
Yeah.
And where are we? Port somewhere. Port.
I don't know.
She don't know. I can't remember. Lisa's feeling poorly.
Thanks to him.
Thanks to me, apparently. It's my fault.
Yeah.
Come here last night with the intention of changing our water, having a look around town and having a night out, because we've had one since New Year's Eve. Now Lisa's feeling poorly. Just a little cough just to prove that I have been poorly. And now I'm soldiering on.
So I'm out, ain't I?
She's out. She's like a martyr, proper martyr.
There's always that odd one or two that like to take things to extreme. Now, hats off to them. I totally respect them for doing it. But what makes you wake up in the morning and think, I'm going to go for a swim today, when it's freezing cold in the middle of winter? I got no idea. And what makes it even worse is they haven't even got wetsuits on. They're just in their normal swimming costumes.
We worked out where we are.
Yeah.
Port Rush.
Yes.
Port Rush on the northern coast. And not only did we remember where we are, we remembered why we come out this morning. We got a little bit of breakfast, because we promised ourselves. We got a little bit of breakfast. It was brunch the time we had it.
Irish breakfast.
Irish breakfast.
Dog friendly Indigo Cafe. Dog friendly.
Bit of 15 cake, which we discovered at the Dark Hedges the other day. They were selling it as Irish cake, but it's actually called 15 cake because it's got 15 marshmallows and 15 cherries in the ingredients, mixed with biscuits.
Digestive biscuits and condensed milk.
Which is not at all good for you.
No. Proper dog cafe. Their own little doggy menu.
Had a bit of breakfast with their speciality soda bread. Who does not? Do you love soda bread? How can you not love soda bread? And also we remembered
I needed a pillow so I could breathe.
So, mission accomplished. Nice town. never seen so many amusement arcades in our life. And she comes from the seaside down south. But literally everywhere you go, there's an amusement arcade.
Yeah.
Or a pub.
But then this is on the coast, so...
So it is on the coast, but it's got more amusement arcades than where you come from on the coast.
Yeah, and they're not actually on the coast, are they? They're in the little town.
She's just trying to start fucking arguing, isn't she?
No, I'm not at all. I'm just trying to explain. Oh, don't, I can't talk now.
And it's actually turned out to be quite a nice day to a certain degree. There's some weird and mad clouds going down in the background. But yeah, there's a little harbour, fairground over there.
Could be snow, wind, rain,
Yeah,
later.
who knows, but it's certainly a much nicer day now than what it was when we come out. I would say this morning, but it's this afternoon really.
Yeah, because it was shower day.
Shush your head. Ooh. Our next destination, Bushmills, home to the world's oldest whiskey distillery. The company that originally built the distillery was formed in 1784, although the date 1608 is printed on the label of its iconic bottle. This refers to an earlier date when a royal licence was granted to a local landowner to distill whiskey in the area. Not being whiskey drinkers ourselves, we didn't know what to expect, but after paying our £15 entrance fee, we found the tour to be fascinating insight into the process that goes into making whiskey with both ancient and modern methods. The tour lasts about an hour, going through the factory, demonstrating from the mashing of the barley to the bottling of the finished product. At the end of the tour, you get the chance to sample the wares, but being the wussies that we are, we both went for a hot toddy. There is a public car park in Bushmills town, and this allows motorhome stopovers. This is where we stayed for the night, as our next day's adventure was very close by.
So yeah, we're at Dunluce Castle, heading down now. I think it's really cheap to get in. I don't think it's very expensive at all. So yeah, we're going to pop down and have a look. It's in an amazing position, right on the seafront. But the problem is, it's now blowing a gale. So yeah, we'll see how long we're down here for before we get cold or it starts raining or whatever weather Ireland wants to throw at us today. We will see.
Motorhome Maverick's mind-blowing information on the medieval ruins of Dunluce Castle. Set on a rugged cliff outcrop, this is perhaps best known to Game of Thrones fans as the instantly recognisable Castle Greyjoy. But did you know the castle appeared on the artwork of Led Zeppelin's 1973 LP, Houses of the Holy? It was once owned by Winston Churchill, and it is also reputed to be the inspiration behind the royal castle of C.S. Lewis's Narnia stories.
So Dunluce Castle is £6 per adult, £3 per children, and then I believe it's £3 for OAPs as well. And if you're passing by, please do pop in. It is absolutely amazing, and the views from here are spectacular. Now it's time to move on.
If you've enjoyed this video and would like to follow our Irish adventures, please consider liking, subscribing, and if you've got anywhere you'd like us to go, let us know in the comments.